Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Long time don't see. Today when I'm gonna wait till somebody comes on here. Alright. Today what I want to talk about, guys, is I'm gonna go a little private. I'm gonna go a little personal. I'm gonna touch on something that not a lot of people like to talk about. I'm gonna touch on something that a lot of people don't try to avoid. But what I want to talk today about is finances, right? So I'm gonna explain my story, and I'm gonna see if anybody could relate to it. I'll spare you time. You could end the video now. It's nothing informative if your finances is all in good order and everything is running good for you financially. And when I mean financially, I mean like bills paid, putting the savings up, working on your retirement. You see, like when I first started doing appliance repair, like one of the things that I wanted to emphasize so much on was like just becoming the best technician I could be. Like I wanted to walk in your house. I wanted to know how everything works. I wanted to know every little piece of whatever I was dealing with, the ins and outs. So I put all my time and effort into that. Another thing too, simultaneously, in addition to running the best tech I could possibly be by learning, reading, and training, and seeking out, different, information in regards to my craft, I also had to learn marketing. So there was a lot going on in the beginning for me, and finances was just something that I didn't touch on. So for example, what happened was that when you go from not having a lot to having a lot, or decent, fair number, you don't really understand, or I didn't understand like the whole finance thing. I was just trying to avoid recalls, get calls daily. Like I didn't really think of my money and like what am I doing with it. So I noticed that like within the first few years, like I started getting really good. I was flying through jobs, I started really fine-tuning the technical aspect of it. No problem. And I still do that, but not as much as before. And like then the marketing strategy, like I was all about that. And now I got like a good somebody just said what's up. Yo, Pug Mugtow, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm gonna put this up live, but I'm gonna put it that other people can see it at a later time. I was just thinking about something that I wanted to share with everybody on here, and it's in regards to finances. So basically, like the dilemma that I was in was my understanding of just money, right? What do I mean by that? Well, I would get paid, let's just say like $300, $400, $500 in a day. Cool, that's a good amount. I just started appliance repair for myself in Las Vegas. MGTOW, that's what's up, man. Congratulations, bro. Much success. And mind you, by the time that the other people watch this is a live video. So when you hear me interacting, I'm interacting into people that's commenting live at the current time of this recording. So, I was making like $400 or $500 a day, whatever, and I was on top of the world. But what was I doing wrong? Well, the first thing I was doing wrong was that I wanted everything the best. I wanted, the newest Samsung Galaxy, whatever, cable TV in every single room, the premium channels, eating out every day. I didn't even know how to cook. Like I don't even know how to cook. I would eat out Uber Eats, $20 at dinner, $15 during the day. So I was spending a lot of money, stupid and senseless. But what happened? I realized quickly that like, if I get hurt or if I retire, Like, don't none of this money that I'm making now do me any good. So I started researching and I started reading on like self-wealth and budgeting your money and wealth management. And guys, I finally figured it out. And I want to share to everybody this message because I feel like a lot of guys are going through this, but no one wants to talk about it. I think we just prideful individuals, men and women, just humans as a whole. Like, no one wants to really talk about like their money and their finances. And don't get caught up on the amounts of like 400 or 500 a day, 300. Don't get caught up on that. That's a mystery number. Let's just say $200 a day, $1,000 a week was all I made doing appliance repair. Well, what I was doing in the past, I was literally making 1,000 and living 1,000. Probably I was living at 11 to 12 or 1,500, and I would just go get more money, work harder. I gotta work on Sunday, no problem. And that's because my lifestyle started to change so much because of appliance repair, because of making all this money. So my message to everyone today is the following. Listen, and I got about 18 minutes before I get to my gig, so I'm gonna jump right in. Listen, the first thing I discovered by reading and taking control of my finances, and this goes to all contractors, this is my opinion, this was working for me, is the first thing I did was I looked at where all of my money went. I went on Mint and I looked at that pie chart or graph chart, and I seen where like all of my money went. Guys, I was spending $900 a month on food. I'm not even trying to brag. I say that feeling stupid. I feel that coming from a point of idiocracy. Like, how can someone be so retarded? Single guy, Uber Eats, $4, $5 coffee, Starbucks in the morning, $2 Danish, $12 McDonald's on the run, quarter pounder, 10 chicken McNuggets, an apple pie, all it's just stupid. And my mentality was like, bro, I just made $225 changing someone's inverter, whatever. Now, my whole approach is different. Now, what I do is I say to myself, like, all right, instead of spending $900, why don't I cut that in a third or half and make food at home? And I don't know how to cook. YouTube, learned YouTube. Every night I learned a different dish. Monday night, Mexican food. Tuesday night, fish. Wednesday night, fried chicken, pork chops. Thursday night, and I just started learning like all the different like recipes. I will cook my meals at home. This is my second week doing this, taking my food to the job, like in my van, take my food with me, go to a customer's house after I'm done, ask them like, bro, can I use your microwave? Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Heat up my food, eat in like a little in my van, eat. And that's $400 extra I had. Guess what I did now? Put that in a little savings. You know what I'm saying? Weekly, I was putting 100 into that savings. I quit drinking coffee every morning. $6 coffee every single morning. $6. What's 6 times 30? 6, 8, 18, 24. That's $240 I was spending in coffee every morning. Now I bought a nice coffee maker. I keep my little coffee can here, right? I saved $240. Guess what I did now with that $240? I put that little $240 into a separate budget. I wrote it down. I wrote some of these things down. I'm gonna tell y'all another way I saved money, right? Oh, cigarettes. I stopped smoking cigarettes too. I haven't smoked cigarettes in 2 weeks now. I was spending $50 weekly, $7 a pack. Now I smoke a vape pen. It's better for my health and it's better for that. So all this money that I started cutting down on, I'm just putting it now in the savings. I'm looking at investments that will compound interest. For example, I put $100 in. They give me $3 on that return. Well, next month it's $103 that they give me a return of. So it might be 106, 112, 150, 2. Basically, it's some account that I'm about to sign up to, and it's legal. You can YouTube it, and I'll look it up. I'm no financial guru. Forget about it. But it's basically like it compounds interest. You go in there with like 300, 350 a month. After 20 years, you got about 800,000, 900,000 in there. Guys, we don't have a retirement fund. Appliance repair don't have no exit strategy. You got to do all this now. I'm 37 years old. I figure by the time I'm 65, I walk out of the game graciously. Cut back on your spending, guys. If you financially sound and you got all your affairs in order, don't even watch this video. Forgive me for wasting your time. But if you was like me, that you was making so much money, but you didn't know where all your money went. I was subscribing to YouTube Premium because I didn't want to hear the commercials for 5 seconds. I couldn't wait 5 seconds. And by hitting next, I was spending $10 on that. Hulu, Netflix, blah, 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 blah. All these stupid different things. I called everybody, AT&T. I'm paying how much for what data that I don't even use? Cancel it. I'm paying how? Cancel. Now I got this surplus. So now I'm starting to invest into my future. Again, guys, you got to have a little stash put away. This ain't an industry that we get sick and we could call somebody and say, hey, I'm not coming in today. You don't work. You don't make money, period. What if you shock yourself? You get hit by 240 and jerking back, you scrape yourself on the lid switch or on the lid and just literally rip up tendons and stuff. Now you messed up. 2-3 weeks. How you gonna work? How you gonna work? How you gonna survive? And I always had that fear in this industry of ours. So I knew I had to get better with my finances. So that's my little 2-bit sense, guys. Go through all your finances that you spend, all the excess money you spend, and observe it and look at it and ask yourself, like, what's some ways I could cut back? If I gotta carry a little lunch to work, no problem. I'm not too proud. I know what I make. Like, I know what I make. I know I'm a 6-figure guy, and I'm 37 years old, self-made, self-paid, self-everything. But forget about that. Means nothing. I'm an idiot because I had no savings. I had no investments. I had no financial portfolio. No one taught me this. Doing appliance repair, I only cared about how to check an inverter, how to read schematics, how to put a Samsung in force freeze, and all. That's all good because that's the stuff I needed to learn for my career. But now I need to learn about my money. I need to have an exit strategy. I need to have money put aside for a rainy day. So again, if you making X amount, cut that X amount in half. Put that other X amount into a savings, but make that savings work for you. And then that other half, live off that. You do a seal system today, last minute. You get out there. Oh, I have a Sub-Zero, not cooling. Oh, really? All right, cool. You go out there. It's a restriction. Clogged filter dryer, clogged capillary, something stupid. You change the filter dryer, blow out the capillary tube, solder it in, charge it up. 1,200. I didn't plan on having them 1,200. So you know what I'm gonna do now? That 1,200 is going into something. So that's my thing, guys. As opposed to before, I would take them 1,200. I'm going on a vacation. I'm going on forgive me, y'all. I'm under the bridge. I'm coming up now. I would go on a little vacation, and just waste my money. Guys, listen. This appliance repair, electrical, HVAC, carpentry, it's beautiful. Blue collar is the way to go. No college debt, no college tuition, none of that. Self-made, self-paid, everything. But listen, what they not teaching us is how to invest our money. They're not teaching you that in school. That don't come in the books. That don't come in the tech sheet. I'm telling you because this is what's working for me. I finally could look at myself and say, I finally got a little savings. I finally got a little, rainy day stash. So that's my little quick testimonial as far as financing and as far as putting some money aside for a rainy day. Because again, we get injured. There's no PTO in our industry. None of that. So, you know, we got to create our own wealth. We got to create our own savings. We got to create our own investments. We're not going to be young forever. And for the older guys who are a little older, you might have to work a little aggressive. And instead of that pie that I said, cutting it in half and living within that half, and that other half putting it toward a saving, you may have to live within 1/4 of that pie. And that 3/4 put toward a saving. But I don't know everyone's situation. But basically what I'm trying to say, guys, is reassess your finances. Cut back on all the frivolous stuff that y'all are spending. Put that money up for a rainy day, because remember, we're getting older by the day. We never know if we get injured on the job. We never know if a crisis comes. We never know how we gonna be prepared to handle that blow. So with all that said, that's just my little financial tip or financial you know, strategy, and I hope that can help all y'all. Again, this was a live video. I'm gonna put it and upload it so people in the future can see it. For those viewing it live now, I appreciate y'all. I'm here. I've just been busy, but I'm here. I think about, you know, uploading and stuff, but with the live function, it's a lot easier. It's just gonna be a lot of freestyling though. It's not gonna be prepared and laid out. I'm really limited with time, so this is all I could give y'all today. If y'all have any questions, put it in the comments. I'm gonna start doing more lives than the other ones. Y'all take care. It's good watching y'all. I hope y'all have a good weekend, man. Enjoy yourselves. Save money. How the hell you cancel this shit? Okay, are you sure?